Here's some basic instructions for the VFN Net Logger program. When you pull the logger up, it looks like this. If you want to update your roster, hit the update button, then come back and hit update roster. That'll pull the latest roster from the web. Next thing you do is you want to pick your net time, early or late. The date is already up here. We store file numbers, file names by the date and early or late. Then you want to select the net control. So I'll select myself here. And when I select it, it'll automatically put me in here as a completed check-in. So starting the net, you can pull up a preamble, the preamble button here, so that shows you every, kind of walks through calling the net. W-A-4-R-E-S, repeat. Another radio there. So then you want to call for priority check-ins, and so what I would do, you call for mobile check-ins. So let's say we got a couple mobile check-ins. You want to take them first. And as you do that, you call on them and you complete them as you go. So as they give their comments, you complete them. And call for life members. Life members are stored all the way on the right. So you got those. You'd add those to the on-time list. It doesn't really matter what list you put them on at this point. And you check those in. And as you do this, they go to the other side. Then you work through the roster. The regular roster, you can just keep calling people here. And add them to the on-time list. You can go through the whole list if you want. Trick here though is if you get a priority check-in, you're going to need to write that down somewhere else so you know to call them early. Then you call visitors. So you just enter visitor call signs here, in-state, out-of-state, or whatever, and it puts them in a list. It may do some other things here to kind of keep a database of frequent member check-ins. So anyway, you'd work all the way through the list. If somebody doesn't come back, you basically just leave them in the list. Come over here, pick your visitors up at some point, check them in. It adds them to the list. So I'm not going to go through all these, but when you're done, you just hit file the net and close. So that will write it to the internet where we keep track of all the check-ins. Click OK, and that ends the net. So there you go.